What's going on, guys? My name is Dave with Beast Bets. Today is Sunday, April 2nd. We have some Sunday picks for you, just as the cover shows on the thumbnail. So, before we do that, let's get right into these other picks from yesterday, guys, and how much and how disappointed we were in Reggie Bullock. Okay, the English have it right when they use it as a derogatory word. I was cussing his name in a British accent all night last night, and I'm sure somebody else out there was. Now, we went through his season-long performance on this, guys. It was a very, very low prop, and we knew that it was going to be an outlier game in the negative direction for this to not hit, and that is exactly what happened. Reggie only played 23 minutes in regulation, where Kyrie and Luka played over 40. Both of our assist props hit for Kyrie and Luka, so that was good. Yeah, guys, we just get right back on the horse. As you can see by a couple of my other cards, I always try to hedge some of my bets, diversify my investment or my wager, if you will, because there's only two results in a sports bet. You either win or you lose. So we grind harder, we grind every single day. We get right back on the horse very early right now, guys. Let's get some of these props before they change. Let's go. First up, Ja Morant, 24.5 points is his prop. We like taking the under, and we were beating it to death, actually, when it was at 27 and 28 a couple weeks ago before the whole incident with the gun and the suspension. However, we are hopping on this prop now and taking the over. Ja Morant has averaged only 21.6 over his last 5 games. Not where we're getting our projection from, guys. On the season, Ja Morant has averaged 26.6 points on the season per game, 8 assists, and 5.8 rebounds in the 58 games he's played this season. So whenever this prop is this low, I would not be surprised to see this move to at least 25 by around lunchtime, if not far sooner. So we'll just have to see where the money starts coming in and where the value starts coming in on the books and where they bump this line, guys, because we surely think it's going to go up. So we're going to take the over on Ja Morant points. All right. Next up, Fred VanVleet. Now, playing Charlotte, big favorites on the road. 20.5 is his prop. He's averaged 21 over his last 5 games. However, like I said, we're not taking these props from just simply a 5-game standpoint. It's just a quick reference, if anything, to highlight how a player may be playing with injuries or in a more recent game setting pertaining to injuries, which is news and which is power in sports betting, guys. That's a tool. It's the best tool you can have, is injury updates and just staying up to minute with such a moving, living organism as the NBA, with so many moving parts, especially when trying to wager and make money on these bets. You need to be versed, researched, and you need to be ready to jump when these props hop out. So in doing some of this, I found some interesting stuff about Fred VanVleet this morning and his time playing against Charlotte. So we're already concerned about this points prop because of the blowout risk, right? Where Fred VanVleet may not play enough minutes to, acquire these points. Obviously he can get hot, but we're going to pop over here. Fred VanVleet, in his career against Charlotte, has never eclipsed 20 points. I didn't think I was going to see that this morning, and I'm not saying that he can't go out and do that, especially against a crappy Charlotte team. However, guys, I'm going to go on the side of a blowout, that Fred VanVleet's not going to get enough minutes to hit this prop, and the fact that he's absolutely never, ever eclipsed more than 20 points against Charlotte in his entire career. Right here. That's it. So, taking the under on Fred VanVleet, guys. All right, third pick coming at you. Cameron Johnson, going to the blocks and steal category. Cam Johnson's averaged 1.6 over his last 5 games. We have him projected for 2 blocks and steals, or stocks, if you will. We're going to take the over. Questionable Lauri Markkanen, a Brooklyn team that's just gosh, man, I can't say enough good things about that team right now, and where they were looking so weary. I mean, Kyrie, KD, everybody asking for the trade, and then just like, what's going to happen? Well, they seem to be doing pretty well over there. KD's hurt from slipping during warm-ups. I mean, whatever the heck that ended up being, ridiculous. But I was really excited. I hope he gets healthy and gets back for the playoffs. But we're going to take the over on Cameron Johnson blocks and steals, guys. All right, now a little injury pertaining to these ones. We're going over to PRA. Corey Kispert, 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Playing New York Knicks, should get their asses handed to them with all the backup guys they have in and all the injuries. Damn near everybody's out for Washington. The playing time, the minutes are going to be there. We're taking the over on Corey Kispert, 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We have him projected for 24, guys. All right, let's go. Next up, Deni Avdija. Rebounds. Looking at this, I mean, I know he can get the boards, but like, I'm just not sure what's going on. Playing the Knicks, I don't know where they're getting this line from. This looks like a free square to me. Deni Avdija, rebounds, under 8.5. Playing the Knicks. No Julius Randle, or I believe he's questionable. Let me see, actually. Yeah, he's game time decision, Julius Randle. So, with him in or out, we don't like Deni Avdija to go over 8.5. Rebounds, we haven't projected for 6. If anything, you can look at the other rebound prop here, guys, for that team with Daniel Gafford, 7.5. I think that's low. I think we could take the over on Daniel Gafford and the under on Deni Avdija. But we're going to take the under on Deni Avdija, 8.5 rebounds. Props too high. We don't have the projections to support taking the over or anything close to it. So we're going to take the under on Deni Avdija. Rebounds. Next up, guys, Jrue Holiday. In the assist category, if I can get down there, 6.5 assists is his prop. He's averaged 7 over his last 5, going over it in 4 of his last 5. But, like I said, we don't take a micro perspective look at things. All right. Jrue Holiday has played 58 games this season, and in 41 of them, he has had 7 or more assists, guys. Let's go. What are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Another fantastic prop. Jrue. Oh, oops, here we go, guys. Sorry. 41 games played with 7+ assists this season on the 58 he played. So, going to take the over on Jrue Holiday assists. Here's your 6 picks, guys. Ja Morant, over 24.5 points. Fred VanVleet, less than 20.5 points, which he's never, ever, ever gone over that against Charlotte. It's not the main reason, but it's just a funny little quirk on taking this prop, because I was actually looking at it with the over. You know what I mean? We only have him projected for 19 points. It's like 18.7. So I was hunting to take the over, wanting to take the push. But the more I dug into it, I see more and more resounding evidence to back up the under. So we're taking the under, guys. So Fred VanVleet, under 20.5 points. Cameron Johnson, over 1.5 blocks and steals. Corey Kispert, over 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Deni Avdija, under 8.5 rebounds. And Jrue Holiday, over 6.5 assists. This has been the Sunday pick show for Beast Bets, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your time away from work. If you're working, have a good day at work. Try to watch some basketball, some golf, whatever you do to enjoy your time off, guys. Let's get this money. Let's go. I love you guys so much. Smash that like, hit the subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's go. First up.